Okay, I know this has been long anticipated. Yesterday we got this down off the hill and back in the garages, put up in the shed because of the winter. We got the 6700 on the generator that sits in here in case the power goes out. But we got the H back down in the garage here. I want to do some work on it. It did run. It was driven up the shed, be put away for the winter, so it does run. But I brought it down here and did a few things to it, which I'll point out here, and tried to get it running last night, and I'll tell you about that later. But here it is. I apologize for the kind of skip in the video, but got busy with other things and this got done, and I really didn't have time to come down and do any video or anything. But it's all put back together. It's got new frame rails on it. Well, new old frame rails. The old ones are outside. I showed them before, but the old ones were broke right here, and they were welded up, so put new frame rails on it. All new gaskets in the engine. This gasket's new head gasket, new valve cover gasket. All the valves were cleaned. The head was cleaned out. Pistons were cleaned up, lubricated up real nice. The tank had a bunch of gas left in it, and it had varnished so bad. It's cleaned out a little bit, but I need to figure out how to clean out and get all the rest of the varnish out of there. I don't know what else has really been done to it, but here it is. Last night what we did, we brought it down, pulled the radiator off, pulled the pedestal off. When it was put back together, the hand crank wasn't put in. So I put the hand crank all together, and I just have to cut this to length, drill a hole and put a roll pin through it for starting. The radiator, the drain plug, the pipe nipple that sticks out the bottom, it was all clogged up. So while we had this all off, took the radiator off, cleaned that piece of pipe out, put it back on, and was able to hear it run for about 5 seconds last night. But there's something something wrong with the carburetor right now, that it's not letting fuel up in the manifold, but instead the fuel's going up and it's leaking back out the intake here. So I gotta do a quick carb job on it. I mean, it's carb rebuilt, it's rebuilt, so all new parts on the inside. It just needs probably cleaned up a little bit. I think that's about it. I'd got a question about the front rims, or the hubs, I guess. The front hubs, these are cut-offs. These were originally steel wheels in the front. Somebody cut off the steel on the outside, took a rim, welded some tabs on there, then they bolted them to there, so that's why these are different. Got good tires on it now. The guy we got the frame rails from said, hey, we got some old tires with rims on them over there. If you want them, you can have them. So we put the frame rails in, grabbed one tire. The other rim was pretty well gone. It was really ate by calcium. But one of these rims is spare we had up on the hill, and then the other one we got from where we got the frame rails, cleaned it up on the inside. Both of them are cleaned up and painted on the inside, so they're not really going to rust too bad. But that's where it sits right now. I'm hoping, I have a bunch of projects and tests this week, but I'm hoping to be down here at the end of the week and see if I can't get this baby going. Want to hear it run, so there you go. That's what the old H looks like. So alrighty, keep posted here at the end of the week. Hopefully I'll have something of it running. Hopefully. I think it's about 10 degrees outside right now. It's cold. We had a good fire going in here last night, and it was still only about 50 or so. I had that fire going full bore, and it was still pretty cold. But that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll try and keep you guys posted.